Hi, I'm Sabrina. In this video, I will talk about my Python project of automating networking facilitation events at Leader Circle Toastmasters, where I do volunteer work. Some of you may ask, what's Toastmasters? Well, it's an international organization aimed to help people become a better public speaker. As for the networking facilitation event, it's really a fantastic idea from our president of the club, Harry. The club itself facilitates one-on-one coffee chat among its members. To build the project, the first step is to set rules for the pairing process. I will show you step by step with illustrations. The first rule is to pair people in a group of two. Say we have 4 members in the club. They are Amy, Bella, Chow, and Daisy. We can quickly list all the combinations of 2 persons as shown on the screen. Our second rule is that we randomly choose groups from the list of available combinations. But in each round of networking event, one member can only be paired once. Don't get confused here. I now explain in detail for you. As you can see, we have 4 people on the list of to be paired. Say we first choose the group of Amy and Bella from the list of available combinations. Since Amy and Bella has been paired, we need to delist them from the group of to be paired. Now there are only Chow and Daisy left to be paired, and meanwhile, the combination of these 2 people are in the available combinations. We now move the group to the chosen combinations. After this, no one left in the group of to be paired. Congratulations! We have just finished the first round of pairing. When we have 4 people to be paired, we easily form 2 groups. With Amy and Bella in a group and Chow and Daisy in the other group. Pretty easy, isn't it? But what if we have 5 instead of 4 people to be compared? Let's say we now have George and he is the person left. The very first thing we need to do is to add more groups with George in our list of available combinations. As you can see, we have 4 more groups now. But how do we cope with the extra person? We can leave George behind or have him paired with another one who though already is paired once. In our case, we choose the second method. So, what we are going to do next is to randomly pick a group with George from available combinations. Here we choose Daisy and George. As a result, we need to make an adjustment to our second rule. Exception exists if the total number is odd. Of course, we have to set another rule to account for all situations we may face. The third rule is that if people on the list to be paired cannot form groups that are also in the list of available combinations, just pass. Let me explain this to you. Assuming 2 weeks after our first pairing, we need to do the second round. This time, I first choose the group of Amy and Chow. They now delist from the group of to be paired. Given we have 5 people in total, according to our second rule, I can pair Chow twice. So I pick the group of Bella and Chow. Same here. Bella is also removed from the group of to be paired. Now, Daisy and George are left. Surprisingly, we cannot find a group of Daisy and George from available combinations on the right. Yeah, if you have good memory, you will know Daisy and George has been paired in the first event. So in this situation, we just ignore these 2 people and now we complete the second round of pairing. This time, we only have 2 groups, Amy and Chow, Bella and Chow. Till now, I have just led you through the logics of the pairing process. Quite easy. We can even do it manually. However, in my example, we only have to pair 5 people. In real life, the manual method cannot easily scale up. This is because if we need to pair hundreds of people in one time, that would be a real nightmare. Given we have already set rules for pairing process, we should figure out a way to have Python do the job for us. Obviously, no Python function works with human names like Amy, Bella, and Chow, but Python works pretty well with numbers. If we assign a distinctive number to each of members, we can import math library in Python and use combination function to complete the pairing job. These are the lines of code I write for the pairing process. Till now, we have people paired already. We need to input member's profile into a variable that Python can read. As you can see, I create a dictionary about people's profile here. We are in the middle of building the project now. The reason why we have facilitation in the event name is that the club needs to facilitate networking. We achieve this by writing and sending introduction email for each one in the group. First, we'll look at how to write the email. Say we have Amy and Bella paired this time with index in profile or in the dictionary. Python can draw their info as shown below. To save efforts, we use email template. We can see number 0 and 1 throughout the template. They also function as index numbers. We assign 0 to the first person in our group and 1 to the second. In our example, Amy has 0 as index in template and Bella has 1. But what do these index numbers do? They are just indicators to show Python which part will be replaced with what. Here we replaced name 0 with Amy, info 0 with Amy's info, and email 0 with Amy's email. Here are the codes. Now we have the finished email in hand, and the final step is to send it to each one in a group. I use smtp.lib and email.miny to finish the work. Since I have introduced these 2 libraries again and again in my other videos, I will not elaborate on them now. Since we need to write and send emails to different groups, I will have Python loop through all the paired groups and repeat step 4 and 5 again and again. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.